Welcome to my YouTube channel. Dear Logolabs, Wordaholics, Verbivores, today I have something to tell you how to bolster up your vocabulary, how to boost up your word power. Before that, I want to tell you what is the necessity of words in the world. There is a childhood rhyme that is, what is learned with pleasure is learned full measure. So whenever you try to develop your vocabulary, you have to, you have to inculcate high interest, that is square marei, that is high interest or enthusiasm. There is a good saying, you can call it a maxim, that enthusiasm makes the difference. Suppose somebody is delivering a beautiful speech and the audience consisting of more than 5,000 people sit silently, clap and cheers. The answer is there. The question, if somebody asks why this person delivers beautiful speech, because it is his enthusiasm. So every word is a new idea. That is why we have to know that if we learn more words, it will be very easy for us to communicate with others. So there are many strategies. So the number one is that enthusiasm. First, inculcate in yourself high rate of enthusiasm. Then you read newspapers, read novels, storybooks, and of all the things you have to read joke books. If you read joke books, it will give you more interest to know the facts, and during that time you can learn more words. Suppose I am telling, the very day I learnt a word that is snafu, S-N-A-F-U, situation normal all foul of, that means noise. Snafu means noise. It came into existence, it found a place in the New York Herald Time on March 2, 1961. So when I got the details of this, I became so much interested that when I learned snafu, another words came into mind, that is pandemonium, coined by John Milton. Then came to do, many synonyms, to do, pandemonium, noise, ho-ha, hula-balu, something. So my interest developed. So when I knew that another word is descalation, that came into existence in New York Times in the year April 22, 1965, I became very much interested to know these words. So you can read 10 words. Out of these, 2 words will impress you. That will be permanently imprinted in your mind. So in Mary Poppins, another word is there, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Just look at the year, 1965. 64, so your interest increases. There are many things. So you first learn the word, because in this world, in the English language, there are 3 frequencies of words: low frequency, high frequency, medium frequency. Low frequency words, suppose I am telling you, your hypopato monstro sesquipedalianism, hypopato monstro sesquipedaliophobia, fear of long words, hyperpolysyllabic sesquipedalianism, the practice of using long words, your killing of mother, matricide, killing of father, patricide, killing of wife, auxoricide, killing of husband, mariticide, your suppose collectors, because you know that in every field you have to know something else, collector of stamps, your philatelist, collector of coins, numismatist, collector of pearls, pernologist, collector of keys, casiophilist, your collector of matchboxes, comixaphilist. All these branches you have to give attention. So how to remember this? Suppose you knew a word that is, suppose a new word that is Kaffee-Klatsch, Kaffeeklatsch. How to remember this? So you just divide these words Kaffee, then Klatsch, Kaffee-Klatsch to two segments. Just remember this and memorize it and write it for 3 times, then it will be yours. Suppose I am telling another word, I have already told you, that is Schwarmerei, Schwarmerei, that is high interest or enthusiasm. Suppose I am telling serendipity, Horace Walpole created this word, serendipity, lucky, find. So I have to go to find out the synonym of serendipity, that is Trouvaille, Trouvaille. So that is also your lucky find. So remember all these things. When you know your word, you just try to know its history. You should try to learn its origin, so that your interest will increase. So I am telling about low frequency words. Low frequency words means those words are very little used in this world. So suppose I am telling another word, my favorite word, pneumonotra microscopic cell icovolcanoconiosis, that is a long disease, flushing out in pilification, estimating something as worthless. Your honorificability in itadibus, that is honorableness, it is mentioned in Lost by Shakespeare. So another word I am telling, sometimes many persons ask me questions like, tell me the long word, and many students and teachers tell that pneumonotra microscopic cell icovolcanoconiosis is the longest word. No, I am not blaming anybody else. That is one of the longest word. It is found in a dictionary. So the longest word, so far as my knowledge is concerned, and it is used, that is Lopa, Doti, Mako, Sala, Choga, Leocranio, Lipson, Drime, Potri, Matru, Silvio, Tyro, Melito, Catacaj, Manico, Zelipic, Asifo, Peristral, Electron, Teki, Phalioking, Clopi, Lego, Sirayo, Bopetra, Gan of Pterygon. This word means sweet it is. It was created by Aristophanes in the somewhere BC, before Christ. First try to know the word and take an interest to know the word and use it in a sentence. First remember and memorize, write it in three times, and finally use it in a sentence. Suppose I am telling that, suppose a very simple word, suppose your trouser, Trouusseau, that is bridal dress. Make a sentence. The lady in trouser looks beautiful. It's a very nice thing. Suppose Gandhi dot. What an interesting word. Gandhi dot means bindi. That is used by women and girls. Your Gandhi's revenge means diarrhea. How fascinating words. So you first select 10 words. Out of this, 2 words, 3 words will impress you. So you first take out the 3 words. Then it will be permanently set in your mind. So at least a student of 16 years and 17 years old should at least know 50 high frequency words. Then 150 to 200 medium frequency words. Medium frequency words in the sense your destination, pulchritudinous, something like that. Then 1000 your high frequency words. So remember, if you practice this, I am guaranteeing you within 20 days, you will have a powerful vocabulary. No doubt at all, because you see, another thing is that repetition of the words. Suppose on Monday you knew 5 words. You just repeat it on Tuesday. So why I am telling, so when I was a child of 10 years old, I had read Emmerich Myrobalan. So it is already permanently set in my mind, as I know the spelling of potato, garlic, onion, etc. So what happens, you just select some words that will impress you, just memorize it and then use it for 3 times, write it 3 times. Because I have seen somewhere Dale Carnegie has mentioned in public speaking that if you repeat the words and use it for 3 times, it will be yours. I am telling you, there was a boy of 10 years old, Barry Rudds. It is mentioned in the novel Child Bear by John Hershey that he challenged the world that I can answer all the words. So somewhere in the novel, Miss Perkin asks him to tell the meaning of eccentric osteochondrodysplasia. He simply divided the words and told that it is a disease connected with bone. So what happens? You just develop a high interest. Suppose somebody is giving a student a new dress, he is fascinated. So somewhere you found a new word. So develop a high interest towards it. Be friends with words. Actually, you know that there are two types of words, that is content word and function word. Your content word, that is your noun, verb, adjective, adverb, and all others preposition, etc. That is your functional word. So what happens? You have to try first of all how the system of memorizing or bolstering of your word power. That is, you have to know some word games. That is palindrome. That is your anagram. That is your definition. And also you have to take some words and make a poem, make a rhyme. Suppose I am telling you said, and also you should have that interest and caliber to make a sentence with alliterations. Suppose faith and fidelity form the foundation of friendship. That is alliteration. So always try to find out word plays. That is, suppose anagram. Suppose bleat, B-L-E-A-T. That means sound of a goat. You take this word, letters, and make another word that is stable. That is called anagram. Suppose study. The anagram of study is dusty. Older and wiser. I learnt words. So this type of anagrams or word play will bring you your word power to a heightened place. Another thing is that word competitions. Word competitions in the sense, when I was reading in 8th class, my teacher asked me something that I told the class, there were 40-50 students there, that the word is ERE. All the students, all the teachers, even everybody present there told that there is no word like ERE. So I took an interest. I rushed to my house and bring my dictionary and showed them that ERE means before. So all the teachers were happy and astonished and praised me. So that praise, that adulation, that acclamation gave me food to know more and more and more and more and more words. Second thing, when I went to college, my reverend principal, who is already in the kingdom come, told me that he used to learn every day 5 new words. At that time he was 65 years old, so I was only 21 years old. So I just wanted to know more and more and more and more and more words. So I just took my Oysters unabridged, Oysters New World Dictionary, and every day 50-60 words I memorized. So after the completion of graduation, when I just took my admission in LLB, I collected some words, vocabularies from law books. That gave me more interest. So till now, though I am a sexagenarian and man of 66 years old, I feel I never say that I am 66 years old. I always say that I am 66 years young, because it's absolutely true that I learn till now many words a day. Of course, I am not restricted to learning 5-10 words. I read many books of like your Michael Swan grammar, that is Norman Lewis, that is Richard Lederer, that is Richard Nordquist, and so many books on word power. So my dear learners, my purpose is that two things I want to teach my learners: to develop their knowledge in vocabulary. They should write poems, rhymes, stories, novels. They should communicate with others in English. So when you know more and more words, it is sure that within 20 days you will be more able to communicate with others. So every day, remember, learn 5 words. 5 words in the sense, 5 words, 20 days, 20 into 5, 100 words. Out of 100 words, you learn 20 low frequency words. I am guaranteeing you after 20 days, your vocabulary will be strong, and I am guaranteeing you that after 20 days, you will be able to speak English with others. Never get disheartened, have high interest. And once more I am telling that your IC theory. I stands for interest or inspiration, your C for concentration, and E for execution. So you first take off that interest and inspiration and have concentration, 100% concentration, then you can execute it in the world. So my point is that why I am preparing this video to teach my learners. First know some, suppose you are learning words. So a lover of words is called words. Wordaholic, verbivore, logo left. So be a logo left part first. If you ask 4 graduates, 3 of them will tell that I want to have a good service, well earned job. One person will tell that I want to be a good human being with a powerful vocabulary. So it doesn't mean that by only knowing words you can maintain your livelihood, existence in the world. It may not be. Still then I am sure that if a student has a powerful vocabulary, he will have academic bliss and pleasure and happiness. That happiness is much more stronger than a wealthy man. A man of crores doesn't know how to write to a bank manager where he has to give 5 crores of rupees. You know everything. So that man came to you and paid you 5,000 rupees and told, please write an application. I will just send it to the bank manager. So he wrote it and sent it to the bank manager, and the man got 5 crore rupees. So you see the power of knowledge here. That is why it is called knowledge is power.